Okay, question 8a. Use your calculator to work out 13.08 plus 4.1 squared, and then all of that squared, divided by the square root of 0.0845. Okay, so it's just a matter of inputting into the calculator properly. We should be able to replicate this precisely. I hope it will come out correctly if I do. So let's try to replicate this precisely. I would set this up as a fraction, my fraction button, then open my brackets, 13.08 plus 4.1 squared, and then close my brackets, and then square all of that. I think I've replicated that top part, and then on the bottom I've got the square root of 0.0845. This is the advantage of having a good calculator like this, that you can set it all up like that and press equals, and my answer comes out there, 3073.43 3073.431058. I'll write the whole thing out, and then I'm going to round it to the nearest whole in this case, or actually in one decimal place, so 3073.4. Then use approximations to check that your answer to part A is sensible. Okay, so I'm going to use approximations. So let's see, how would I approximate this? Well, this is the square root of, well, let's look at the top first then. So this is about 13, and 4.1 squared, well, 4 squared is about 16. So if I make that 13 plus 16, or that's 39, I'll say, sorry, it's 29, so I'll say about 30. So I would say that's maybe 30, and then I square all that, and I'm going to put that over, right, the square root of approximately 0.1. Well, if I think about 0.4 squared, that's 0.4 times 0.4 is 0.16. If I go for 0.3 times 0.3, so that's 0.4 squared. So 0.3 squared is 0.09. So it's approximately 0.3, isn't it? Because if I square 0.3, it gives me 0.01. So I make that 0.3. The square root of 0.1 is about 0.3. So 30 squared divided by 0.3. Well, 30 squared, 30 times 30 is 900, 900, sorry. 900, and I'm going to divide that by 0.3. Right, if I do 900 divided by 0.3, this is a calculator paper, right? So I'm going to do 900 divided by 0.3. Gives me 3000. So I have used my approximations to show that the answer that I got here was sensible.